Hey crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. I am on here today to do a craft with me. We are going to be using this cute little set here from Scrapdiva Designs. So this is like a mini cutting die tag and some sentiment stamps that go with it. And this is like a very versatile stamp set, so you've got some Easter as well as Christmas related words. So I'm going to be using words like kisses, joy, wishes, season, and we're going to create some little Christmas tags. So I'd encourage you to please use my 10% off coupon code for if you're placing an order through Scrapdiva Designs. And I'm also going to leave a link down below. So I already have done a couple of little tags just to test it out, but then I had a better idea of how to go about this. So I am a beginner when it comes to stamping. I don't have many sort of distress oxide sprays, but the ones that I do have I think turned out really cute. I only have 2 colours in oxide spray, so I thought I would have fun and play with those. So yeah, these are just a couple that I created off camera. They turned out so cute. The only problem when I first stamped these out was I was using this stamp block here, which I hauled from Temu, and I suggest not using this. You cannot see where you're stamping, so it just happened to be that I got that in the right spot when I was stamping these, but I could barely see where I was stamping. So make sure when you are stamping that you've got a nice clear stamp block, so you'll be able to see where you need to place your silicone stamps. So the first thing I'm going to do before we do our little die cutting of the tags is I've got a couple of strips of white paper here. I also have a couple of oxide sprays and this very messy board right here. And I'm just going to spray this paper and then cut it into pieces. We're going to wait for it to dry. Then we're going to die cut out our little tag here, and then we're going to do some stamping with my Tim Holtz oxides. So I think I'll just stick with this black one, which is a black soot, mainly because I think it stands out a lot better. I did try to do some in colour, but they sort of didn't, as you can see, they don't really stand out that well. So yeah, I think we're going to stick with the black one and not do the coloured ones with this one. Okay, so the oxide sprays that I do have is this one here, Ranger Distress Oxide Spray Sponge Sugar. And I also have this Nuvo Mica Mist one in Oriental Fuchsia. So they're the only colours I've got, but yeah, I wanted to try and play with this. I did notice that when I tried to spray this earlier, it wasn't working. So I found that I get a better technique when I pull the bottle out like this and just splat like this. Just flick it around, make a mess, have some fun. That's what we're all here for. And then we'll wait for this to dry. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this. A lot of you are probably screaming at me right now. That's not how you do it. Oops. I'm sure a brush would be easier. But I'm worried I'm going to really flick stuff everywhere if I use a brush. So just going to do a few splotches on this white paper. Some big drops. Oops. Can't seem to get that corner. And I think then once this is dry and then we do the stamping's going to be a lot clearer compared to if you did the stamping first and then did this. It's not going to stand out as well, like the sentiments. I feel like just throwing this whole thing on there. It's driving me insane. I don't know why my spray thing isn't working. But I do like the effect of having the really big blobs and then the little blobs. There we go. I've found a system now that works for me. Like I said, I am a beginner, so, you know, be gentle. I've sort of never played with these oxide sprays with, not sprays, sprays. It'd help if I could talk. I haven't, I think I've only used them maybe once before. And they're pretty old. I've had them for a while. And I don't often do projects and things like this. I don't really stamp either. So yeah, I'm a learner in all this, and I just sort of teach myself. I don't, you know, I don't follow any tutorials. I pretty much just wing it, like how I started my journey in paper crafting. It's just a matter of looking and then creating. Well, that's sort of how I learnt anyway, just by winging it. I'm one of those people that, you know, I learn by watching and looking. So I can just look at something crafty related and go, yep, okay, I can see how that's done. I'll just try it. These are going to be so cute. Sorry, it's taking forever. Like I said, there's probably an easier way, but this is the best way I've come up with so far based on what, you know, tools I have. All right, so I think that's enough of the mica spray. I do want to use this distress spray, but I found it sprays really weird. Like, it'll make the whole thing pink if I use the sprayed part. So I might do a similar effect where I'm just doing the splotches, because I like that effect. They're going to be very pink Christmas tags, aren't they? You can see how fun these are going to be once they're done. You never know, this could be my new thing. I might start stamping and doing mixed media soon. Who knows? I think I tried it once, but yeah, it's best not to add too many hobbies, otherwise it just ends up costing us a fortune, doesn't it? I just keep adding things all the time and we'll end up going broke. So yeah, I'm happy with how this is turning out. This one's a lot easier, I've noticed, to get these blobs out too. All right, so I'm just going to, I think, leave it at that. And yeah, once that's dry, I'm going to be coming back. I'll pre-cut out the tags, once that's dry. And then, yeah, I'll be back to do the stamping on camera, and yeah, you'll see the end result. So stay tuned. Okay, so these actually took 2 days to dry, and yet it's still not completely dry the way I would like it. I don't know if you guys have noticed using the Ranger Distress Oxide Spray. It kind of turns out very powdery, so it's almost like it doesn't dry. I've found that I've got like all this pink powder sort of residue everywhere. But like I said, I am a beginner at this, so I don't know if that's the way it's meant to be, but it's basically, this is all over my die cutting machine now. It's like stained it. So I highly recommend the Nuvo Mica Mists if you're just wanting a nice spray that doesn't rub off. I found that this is what's worked for me for what I was wanting it to do, compared to the Distress Oxide sprays. I just find that this didn't work too well with the tags. It kind of, like I said, left a powdery residue, whereas the Mica mist leaves a nice, like, it does not rub off it, and it dried a lot quicker as well. So I've already die cut out all my little tags using the cutting die. Let's see, I don't know if you can see, I've got all the pink Distress Oxide all over my fingers. But yeah, I thought these turned out really cute. So we're going to see now how well they stamp. Like I said, I don't know how well it's going to go with that Tim Holtz Distress Oxide, but yeah, we will find out. Otherwise, yeah, so far they're looking looking quite cute and pretty, I think. Definitely the effect I was going for. So we've just got to see how well the stamping goes onto these. So might do Joy, I think. Got my clear block, so I'll be able to see. I ended up throwing out my other block that I got from Temu. It was so cheap anyway, so it just, you couldn't see through it, which was pointless to me. I think, you know, if you're doing stamping, you need to be able to see where you're stamping. So you want to have a nice clear block. All right. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it works for me. Try and line it up as best I can. Ta-da! Oh, that's turned out perfect. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. I don't want to touch it just yet. So we'll let it dry, and then I'll bring it up closer to show you. But yeah, very happy with how that one turned out. Let's try another one. I need to go get my wet wipes. So I'm going to be making a big mess. It's stuck on there. There we go. Ah, perfect. I'm so happy with how these are turning out. So I might do a couple of other words. So let me just get my wet wipes. We'll clean that off, and we're going to try, I think, wishes next. Okay. I also have my paper towel here. Just going to wipe this mess off. As I said, I'm very new to stamping, but so far I've found using an antibacterial wipe and some paper towel cleans your stamps and your stamp blocks really well. So yeah, that's sort of what works for me, I've found. Makes it nice and clean, as you can see there. And the stamp, which I have in my hand, just need to pop him back onto the little set. So he went there. Now let's do wishes. I was going to do them in colour, but I did do a practice run of some in colour and they just didn't really, I don't know, they didn't really stand out for me in the colour. So I thought, yeah, I'll stick to the black because it really gives it that nice pop. Stands out really well. So just make sure that's a bit dry. Help if I had it around the right way, wouldn't it? And I don't follow any tutorials or anything like that. I'm one of those people that I just learn as I go. So yeah, if there's people, you know, say, oh, that's not how you do it, you're doing it in a funny way, I just go what feels right for me, and I learn by just trying it out, testing it for myself to see what works well for me. And so far I'm finding this is doing the job. It's looking really good. And those are going on perfect. Just be careful not to knock it. But yeah, I think they're turning out super cute. Just going to move this mist out of the way because it's casting a shadow. So we've done 2 in the wishes. So we're just going to try another word now. Less mess this way, and you want to keep your area clean when you're doing things like this. You can't have mess everywhere. That's going to cause a big catastrophe. I know that's probably not the right word. You're just going to have mess everywhere if you don't clean as you go, I find. You'll end up getting ink all over your projects, which yeah, you don't want. All right, so that's where our wishes went. I guess let's do kisses. You could even use these for Valentine's Day. Do Valentine's Day crafting as well with a lot of these words. Oh, these tags are so versatile. Just give it a little jiggle to make sure I get all the edges, so it stamps nice and bold, if that's the word. Nice and clear, sharp. Oh dear, I think my tummy was just making weird noises. Oh no. You want to try and have steady hands for these types of projects like stamping, which I don't, but like I said, it's still working for me. I guess if my hands start really shaking, then I just wouldn't do stamping on that day. Just try and do it on a day where your hands are a lot more steady. All right, one more to go, and then I'll be able to show you how they look, which I think is super adorable. And we could put some, I probably won't do it on camera, but we can pop some pretty like gold thread through these. Be also nice if you had little like little bows. You could put a little tiny bow onto these little tags. That would look really cute. But yeah, I'm going to be using this this pretty gold twine. Might do one for you guys just so you can see how it looks. Just dangled that in my oxide. Okay, last one. So I think we're just going to go with season, I guess. Hold on. What did I do with my stamp? Oh, I left it in the paper towel. Yeah, we'll go season. I think after this I'm going to have to get some more of these Nouveau Mica mists, because yeah, I quite like it. And it was a lot of fun as well, like making a mess, splotching everything around, if that's a word. And turned out perfect. I think I need to do more stamping. As I said, this is I think the second or third time that I've ever done stamping. So definitely a newbie at it, but yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. And like I said, I had a lot of fun as well using those sprays and just making a mess, flicking ink around. There's my, it's getting a bit dirty, but that's okay because that's the last one. I didn't want this video to be too long, so how cute. Put them back so I know where they are. I don't want to lose them. Just cut off some of this just to show you. And there are many ways of how you could do these, but let's go with Joy because that was our first one we did, and that one should be dry. if I can pick it up. There we go. So I'm going to push that through like that. And do the little pop through the loop. Oh, so cute. Oh, these are adorable. All right, I'm going to come up and give you a closer look. How cute did they turn out? Super adorable. These look so cute on a project. Like I said, you could tie like a little, put a little bow here, and you could stick that onto a project, use it as like an embellishment, just prop it up on some adhesive foam. And they also make cute little gift tags that you can use all year round. We've got Joy. Some of them turned out a lot sharper than others, but that's based on how well I do the inking. But yeah, I thought they turned out really cute. Just something fun and easy that anyone can do if they have the right supplies. As I said, I was lucky that I have, you know, some oxides in my craft room and also a couple of sprays. These look really fun. I think if you had a green mica mist spray that you could splash on there, I think I would give it a really nice pop of colour as well. I don't know what ones I've shown you, so but yeah, I've got 2 of each. So there we go. There's my craft with me using the Scrapdiva Designs tag and stamp set, which is just here. Just show you guys again. You get the little cutting die, the little tag cutting die, and the very versatile stamp set. And also, yeah, please, if you're placing an order through Scrapdiva Designs, don't forget to use my coupon code LoveLetterJenna, which will get you 10% off on your order. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.